Here with Curtis Strange, two-time U.S. Open winner, former player, Coach Haddock, 91 years old. Curtis, how do you put in perspective a man that did so much for you?
Well, I tried to up there in front of everybody, and I don't know if I got across what I really wanted to say because you're so full of emotion, and I worked on it. But just very simply, we loved him to death because he gave us so much. You know, he gave me an opportunity to come to Wake Forest and play golf, and what better gift would that be? And then you come here and you see old friends that share the same story.
Right.
You know, we had a good contingent here today to start the celebration of the life of Coach Haddock, and we have so much in common. He not only reached out to those of us who played professional golf, but think about the people he touched that didn't play professional, went on and successful businessmen. He taught you about life. He didn't teach you just so much about golf, and so it's nice to get back. It's always nice to get back here in Winston, and sad day, but now a celebration.
Sounds good, Curtis. Thanks. Jerry Haas. Jerry, somber time, but Coach Haddock would have liked this. I thought everyone did a real nice job in, tribute to a great man.
Jesse Haddock was a great man, a great coach. I said the other day, I think in a quote, that he could have coached any sport. He was good with people. He loved people. He could get the most out of a player. Very passionate, very loving, but yet very gritty and very tough, and everything you'd want in a competitor. You can see from behind me here all the outpouring today. There's, I don't know, maybe 50 to 75 golfers that came back. And I think that's a testament to not only his longevity, but just all the people that he touched. Not just the great ones that won the championships, but others in life. And Wake Forest University is a special place, and he made it special. And these people are trying to give back a little bit today.
Sounds good, Jerry.
We will miss him.
Thanks.
So you're the one that was Chevy Cruise. That's very basic. Like I was kind of wondering who that was. My rental car. Okay, I'm sorry. There's no plate. If there's no plate, and someone's at the house, what do you do?
Here with Coach Dave Odom, coached here at Wake Forest when Jesse was coached toward the end of Jesse's career. But what's your good story about Jesse? I know he was a legend around here.
Well, of course, he'd been here a few years before I got here, and we came aboard and became trying to build this Wake Forest basketball program, and it was never easy to do those kind of things, something he had done with the golf, and he knew a little bit about it. But I remember after we got going for 3 or 4 years and things began to take shape and we were all happy, but occasionally we'd lose maybe a game we shouldn't have lost, or perhaps lost a tough game that could have gone either way, and I'm one that carried it with me longer than most coaches. And I'd come out of my rentals gymnasium office and I'd start walking down the hall, and invariably he knew when to appear, and he'd be standing in right outside of his office, and he'd say, "Come on in here, boy. We need to commiserate a little bit. You and I understand how this university is supposed to work." And he'd give me some really good advice, and he was very much a mentor to me, even though he was in golf and I was in basketball. Athletics, sport, team sports, they're all the same, and it was all about building the chemistry on your team and trying to keep the confidence level of your players up. He had great players. I ended up having great players, so he was a great one to me, and just I could never ever thank him enough.
Sounds good. Thanks.
Who was that with Jesse?
Now wait, look. Who's that one on the end? I think
That's that guy on the left is.
wasn't he here today?